Hey, my name is Ishmael Claxton. I'm originally from New York City. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, but I've lived around the world. I've lived on 4 continents, and I've called Ireland my home for the last 11 years. I'm also the father of a 9-year-old young girl named Nancy Bell, and that's a bit about myself. In terms of my art form, I am a visual mixed media artist, and I use primarily photography to tell the story or to tell various stories that are incorporated within my work. And with that, I've done a few residencies between Morocco, and I also did a residence. I've done 4 residencies in Ireland, and concurrently I'm doing a residency in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I'm also doing a residency in the Photo Museum Ireland at the moment. And then at the same time, I just finished a few shows, but I also have some shows coming up. So I just finished a show. The last show I did was at Cambridge, and it was the future of photography, and I had a piece in that. And then I've also have a piece coming up in the RHA, and then I also do a bit of curating as well. I like to bring people together. So I just recently co-curated a show with this collective that I co-created called Iova, which is a photography collective giving voice to photographers at various levels. So I just finished that, and I was at Gallery X about 2 weeks ago, and then I had a show on Friday at Alexandria College. In terms of like my career, I've had a lot of great mentors, and that's been like it's been kind of the driving force behind of my development in my evolution. But one of the funniest stories that also helped me to be where I'm at now is that one of my mentors, Sean Hillen, he was in one of the Iova shows. That was because we've done 5 Culture Night shows, so this is the 3rd Culture Night show. And I remember that we were talking about like the thing in the show, because like that's one of the things, like with each thing I do, I try to like develop my skill sets. And so one of the things is that I didn't have a price list, and he was giving out to me for not having a price list, and he was like, like you always have to have this, you always have to have that. And then from him telling me that, it was like kind of like he was giving out to me, and as he was giving out to me, I said, hold on, and I took a photo of him, and then that photo ended up being a Choice Awards for Lens Culture. It was one of the Choice Awards like 2 years ago. So it was a funny experience. It also was something that made me think that like, oh yeah, I need to always have a price list, always have the work displayed a certain way. And then what's coming up next is that for my residency in the photo museum, I'll be showing some new work. It's a project called The Dead Zoo in Blue, which deals a little bit with the decolonization of the collection of the Natural History Museum. I'm looking forward to the next group show, which will be in the Italian Institute. I'm looking forward to that, and also working with a great curator, as well as working with some great artists. One of the things that I'm always trying to work on is improving my skills. So now I've started doing my own framing, but sometimes I make little mistakes. Like the other day, I was trying to teach myself to cut glass, and while I was cutting glass, I scored the glass, and then I broke it, and it shattered everywhere in my place. So it was kind of hard. I had to clean up all these fragments of glass, but I kept going. I'm not cutting glass anymore for a little bit, but still, that was a cool thing to do. And thank you so much, Pinocchio Magazine, for this.